It was already a long, bizarre saga, and today a salvage crew finally brought a crane to the lakefront and finally pulled the stranded boat out of Lake Michigan, ending a story that started almost 7 months ago.
I was just walking in the boat. You know, obviously the marina's over there. It shouldn't be here.
I'd be curious to know what the backstory is.
Over the months that followed, we would learn the backstory of it. The owners of Deep Thought, a couple from Mississippi, ran out of gas during a storm and crashed on the rocks near Bradford Beach. The boat stayed there through the winter, abandoned by its owners, who we are told now did not have the money to move it. The boat became a local curiosity, attracting people from near and far, got covered with graffiti, creating serious concern about dangers to people that came out to look at it and other boaters. An effort by a local marina to get the boat out failed last month, which brings us to today. And tonight we do have team coverage of the boat removal operation. Montse Rocosa has been talking to the people who came to the shore to watch it all happen. But first, Bill Walsh live at the lakefront with a look at the painstaking process of pulling Deep Thought out of the water finally tonight. Bill, we see it behind you. How's it going?
Jessup, it was not easy. I can tell you that. I think the All-City towing crew will tell you that. Let me step out of the way so you can get another look at the boat. It will not be here long. In fact, another 2 or 3 hours. I know you mentioned 7 months. 7 months down to the next 2 or 3 hours. We expect this boat to finally be gone. Some will be sad to see it go. Others are very happy this eyesore will be leaving the lakefront. Let's start bright and early, 9 in the morning. It took from about 9 until noon to slowly inch the boat off of the water onto the sand. And then we took about an hour for lunch. That's what we do around here, of course. You got to eat lunch these days. Then slowly up that slanted hill of rocks. It took forever. Inch by inch. They would wait 20 minutes, then pull it another 6 inches. Wait 20 minutes, then pull it another 6 inches until finally the bow, the back of the boat, got above the line of the rocks. And then finally, when it couldn't stay vertical anymore, it flopped down onto the rocks. And that's largely where we are today. In fact, if we pull out a VO, we see some of these big rigs here about to pull Deep Thought off of the rocks and then onto the walking trail here, and then eventually onto a flatbed trailer to haul it to All-City Towing. Now, what's going to happen after that? Well, we do have county officials saying they might sell parts of this boat to recoup some of the cost to get it out of here. Take a listen.
I think our options are pretty much open. And so we're going to continue to have those internal discussions to figure out what we do with this boat. I would say that, you know, jokingly, it's maybe a revenue option, right? Can we sell pieces of this boat because we know that this has become a staple for the past few months here in Milwaukee County?
Do you want a souvenir? Well, how much are you willing to pay? I think County Executive David Crowley is willing to talk. Okay, if you are on a commute and you need to use Lincoln Memorial Drive, I would not plan on that for at least the next couple of hours. That's what All-City Towing said it's going to take to get this boat finally out of here. So avoid Lincoln Memorial Drive for the next 2 or 3 hours. Still dozens of people here who want to stay till the end to see the final resolution. As you said at the top of the show, Jessup, 7 months down to the next couple of hours. We are finally at the end. We're live along the lakefront. I'm Bill Walsh. Jessup, let's send it back to you in the studio.
Bill, we appreciate the almost minute-by-minute recap there. Nicely done. And Bill did mention the dozens of people that are still out there watching this process. And again, after almost 7 months, you knew that today's attempt to get that boat out of the water was going to draw a crowd. And there they were watching the slow process of securing and pulling the boat out. Montse Rocosa has been talking to those people throughout the day. She joins us live now also from the lake. Montse, what's the vibe out there? How are people feeling as they watch this all unfold?
Jessup, the crowds have been coming in waves with hundreds of people stopping by for what is likely their last glimpse of this abandoned boat. The consensus I've gotten today is that the boat should have been removed long ago, but they've been enjoying the community that it created. Today, for example, we saw families with their baby strollers, students with their laptops, others taking a lunch break and sunbathing. Essentially, this has become a place to hang out and see what's become a part of Milwaukee history.
You know, it's a big part of our culture now. You know, for the last since October, people have been, talking about the boat and visiting it. And there has not been a time I haven't come by, day and night, where people haven't been down here checking it out.
And getting rid of this boat, although people like to joke about it, and but it's brought, frankly, what it's done, it's brought more people to the lakefront. The more people that enjoy the lakefront, the better.
Some people have told me they just want the boat removed and relocated, while others tell me they want the boat to become what essentially could be an art exhibit. Back to you.
Yes.